Welcome to Beyond Cinema, where we embark on a cinematic journey delving into the heartbeat of the world cinema. I'm your host, Neeta Bajaj Kumar. Join me as we unravel the stories behind the screens, exploring the nuances of writing, direction, dialogues, casting, and everything that shapes the magic of movies. As I was recently watching an interview of Shoojit Sircar's where he talked extensively about his filmography and the filmmaking process, it made me want to revisit Piku that he directed back in 2015. Piku is a delightful dramedy that had initially captivated audiences when it had originally released. Just as in my first viewing, I was drawn into its heartfelt simplicity, sharp humor, and profoundly relatable storytelling. It amazes me how a movie like Piku, which I had already seen more than once before, can still hold my attention without ever feeling repetitive. Not once did I feel the urge to fast forward through any part of it. Every beat, every emotion, and every moment felt fresh and resonant. As someone who loves delving into interviews for their anecdotes, behind the scenes trivia, and insights into the filmmaking process, that conversation added a whole new dimension to my appreciation for Piku. It deepened my admiration for the meticulous care Shoojit Sarkar invested in crafting every detail, from its cultural authenticity to its beautifully nuanced relationships, all of which shine through in every frame. Pico is a rare gem of a film that feels grounded in real life while still being immensely entertaining. At its core, it's about the unique yet universal dynamic between a father and daughter. Piku Banerjee, portrayed by Deepika Padukone, is a headstrong, independent woman who balances her demanding career with the equally demanding needs of her hypochondriac father, Bhaskar Banerjee, played by Amitabh Bachchan. Their love-hate relationship is the heart of the film, and it's explored with such honesty that it feels like peeking into someone's private life. Watching it again, I found myself marveling at how relatable and funny the film remains. Bhaskar's obsession with his digestive health might sound like a peculiar premise for a movie, but anyone who's dealt with an eccentric elderly parent will immediately connect. The beauty of Juhi Chaturvedi's writing lies in its ability to capture these quirks without caricaturing them. When you watch Piku, you're instantly reminded of why Amitabh Bachchan is a legend. His portrayal of Bhaskar Banerjee is so spot on that it's impossible to imagine anyone else in the role. From his obsession with bowel movements to his unabashed dependence on Piku, Bachchan embodies the role with a natural ease that is both endearing and exasperating. His Bengali accent, body language, and the little quirks like refusing to sell their ancestral home in Kolkata or insisting on controlling every aspect of Piku's life feel so authentic. Bachchan's familiarity with Bengali culture, as he is married to Jaya Bachchan and having worked extensively with Bengali filmmakers like Rishikesh Mukherjee, undoubtedly added depth to his portrayal. From his hilarious foot in the mouth comment on his daughter's sexual history to his tender moments of vulnerability, Bhaskar is a character you can't help but love despite his exasperating ways. Deepika Padukone's performance as the titular role is equally remarkable. This rewatch reaffirmed my belief that Deepika shines brightest under the guidance of strong directors. Sarkar brought out a side of her that is raw, relatable, and deeply human. Piku is messy, emotional, and unapologetically herself, a character that feels so real it's as though she could walk off the screen and into your life. Her moments of frustration, anger, and quiet vulnerability are so well pitched that you feel her struggles as your own. And then there's Irrfan Khan as Rana Chaudhary. Watching him in Piku is bittersweet knowing he's no longer with us. Shoojit Sarkar mentioned in the interview that he misses Irfan's presence in every film he's made since Piku, and it's easy to see why. Irfan had a way of saying so much with so little, and his understated portrayal of Rana, the pragmatic foil to the Banerjee's eccentricity, is a masterclass in subtlety. The unspoken chemistry between Rana and Piku adds an extra layer of charm to the film, and their conversations are some of my favorite moments. One of the things I love most about Piku is how authentically Bengali it feels. As someone who's seen countless films where regional cultures are reduced to stereotypes, it's refreshing to watch a movie that gets every detail right. From the food to the language and even the quiet, chaotic charm of Kolkata, every element feels lovingly crafted. You see the contrast between Bengali culture and rest of India in many scenes. For example, in a country where there's immense pressure on women to marry as soon as they turn 18, Bhaskar doesn't want his daughter to marry and leave him. He would rather have her concentrate on her career and take care of him while managing some casual relationship on the sidelines. Shoojit Sircar, being a Bengali himself, captured the essence of the culture with an insider's perspective. In his interview, he mentioned how important it was to portray Bengal with sincerity, not as a caricature but as a lived-in reality. Even the use of Bengali classical music in Anupam Roy's beautiful soundtrack adds to the immersive experience. The editing by Chandrasekhar Prajapati deserves special mention. At 123 minutes, Piku is crisp and engaging. Every scene serves a purpose and there are no unnecessary diversions. The film flows seamlessly, balancing its humorous moments with its more poignant ones. The road trip from Delhi to Kolkata is the backbone of Piku, and it's far away from the glossy, glamorous depictions of road trips we're used to seeing in films. Instead, it's a journey filled with the relatable chaos of real life. Flat tires, bathroom breaks, heated arguments, and awkward silences. The cramped car becomes a microcosm of the Banerjees' relationship as they navigate literal bumps in the road. They also begin to address their emotional conflicts. The cinematography by Kamaljeet Negi beautifully captures the changing landscape and mood of the journey. Whether it's the bustling streets of Delhi or the nostalgic charm of Kolkata, every frame feels alive and brimming with character. The authenticity is evident in scenes like the children learning classical music in the Kolkata lanes or the atmospheric depiction of Champakunj, the Banerjees' ancestral home. Having watched Sarkar's interview, I gained a deeper appreciation for some of the choices that went into making Piku. Deepika worked hard to perfect her dialogues, ensuring it sounded natural and understated. In fact, because her character has grown up in Delhi, the Bengali dialect peeks out only in certain words, which was deliberate. Sarkar praised her commitment, saying she seamlessly became Piku. Because Bachchan and Khan come from very different schools of acting, one being almost stage ready before every scene, while the latter taking multiple takes to warm up to the emotions in the scene, Sarkar encouraged them to play off each other, leading to some of the film's funniest and most heartfelt moments. Piku explores themes of family, responsibility, and the inevitability of aging. It's a film about role reversals where the child becomes the caretaker and the parent the dependent. These themes resonate universally, making Piku a story that feels personal to anyone who's ever struggled with similar challenges. Piku received widespread critical acclaim for its screenplay, humor, simplicity, and outstanding performances by the core cast. A commercial success, the film won 5 Filmfare Awards, including Best Actress for Padukone, and earned Bachchan his 4th National Film Award for Best Actor. Shoojit Sircar and Juhi Chaturvedi crafted a masterpiece that's equal parts heartwarming and thought-provoking. The performances by Bachchan, Padukone, and Khan elevated further, making it an unforgettable cinematic experience. For me, Piku is not just a film, it's a reminder to cherish the messy, beautiful relationships in our lives, no matter how exasperating they might be at times. It's a film I'll revisit again, each time finding something new to love. If you wish to, you can watch this movie on Sony Live or Apple TV. Thank you for joining me on this cinematic expedition today. Don't forget to tune in to next week again for more untold tales from the world of cinema. Feel free to share this with your friends because here at Beyond Cinema, every week is a celebration of the extraordinary in movies. Until next time, keep the real stories alive. This is Nihita Bajaj Kumar signing off. See you at the movies.